As far as the total energy of an electron is concerned, total energy of an electron in any atom is generally the sum of kinetic and the potential energies of the electron. I have told you how does an electron get kinetic energy and how does an electron get potential energy. Kinetic energy of the electron is because of its motion around the nucleus. Because the electron is revolving around the nucleus, electron possesses kinetic energy. On the other hand, electron possesses potential energy because of its position in the atom. Because of its position in the atom. The potential energy is the energy possessed by any object because of its position. In the last class, I have told you, suppose this represents, my palm represents Earth, and if this is some object lying on the surface of the Earth, as long as the object lies on the surface of the Earth, its potential energy will be zero. Because of its position, it has potential energy equal to zero. Now, if I rise it to certain height h, now its potential energy will be 2 joules. If I rise it to certain height h1, height increase agade. Now its potential energy will be 4 joules. If it is raised to height h2, its potential energy will be 6 joules, so on. Because of its position, any object possesses energy called as potential energy. Similarly, because of its position in the atom, electron also possesses potential energy. So in an atom, an electron possesses two types of energies. One is the kinetic energy and the another is the potential energy. We define total energy of an electron in hydrogen atom as the sum of total energy of an electron in any atom. ನಮಗೆ hydrogen atom ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ hydrogen atom ಗೆ reduce ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ನಾವು. We can reduce it to the case of hydrogen atom. Total energy of an electron in any atom is the sum of kinetic and potential energies. Total energy is the sum of kinetic and potential energies. Then mathematically we can write the total energy of an electron. See, total energy of an electron is represented as E. Total energy is the sum of kinetic energy and the potential energy. This is the basic equation for total energy of an electron in the atom. We will call this equation as equation number 1. So equation 1 is total energy is equals to kinetic energy plus potential energy. In order to obtain expression for total energy, we must be knowing what is the kinetic energy of electron in the atom. Also, we must be knowing what is the potential energy of the electron in an atom. Total energy beku antandre kinetic energy ಎಷ್ಟದ electron ದು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ಹಾಗೆ potential energy ಎಷ್ಟದ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. We will calculate kinetic energy and potential energy individually. First, we will calculate kinetic energy of the electron. Then we will calculate potential energy of the electron, and then we will add them. Kinetic energy, potential energy find ಮಾಡಿ ಅವೆರಡನ್ನ add ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. Once we add them, we'll get the total energy of the electron. So let us calculate the kinetic energy of the electron. We will calculate kinetic energy of electron. We will first calculate kinetic energy. After that, we will calculate potential energy, and then we will add those two to get the total energy. Can you tell me why does an electron possess kinetic energy? Electron ಗೆ kinetic energy ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Electron ಗೆ kinetic energy ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? So that we can write the equation for it. Kinetic energy ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂತು electron ಗೆ? I have told you. Because of its motion. Very good. So kinetic energy ಅಂತ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ motion of electron ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. For an electron, we know electrons revolve around the nucleus according to Rutherford atom model. Rutherford model use ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಈ derivation ನ. So according to Rutherford model, for an electron to revolve around the nucleus, for an electron to revolve around the nucleus, the necessary centripetal force is provided by Coulomb's force of attraction between nucleus and the electron. Electron nucleus ಸುತ್ತಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, for the electron to revolve around the nucleus, necessary centripetal force for the electron is provided by Coulomb's force between nucleus and the electron. So necessary centripetal force is provided by Coulomb's force. We know the expression for centripetal force. Centripetal force is given by mv square by r. Centripetal force is given by mv square by r. That is equals to, we know what is Coulomb's force between nucleus and electron. See, the charge on nucleus will be plus the d. This is charge on nucleus. And the charge on electron is E. See, we are just writing the magnitude of the charges. Charge on nucleus is ZD and charge on electron is E. So the Coulomb's force between nucleus and electron will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1. This is like Q1. Charge on nucleus is like Q1. Charge on electron is like Q2. Q1 into Q2 ಮಾಡಬೇಕು Coulomb's law of ಪ್ರಕಾರ. So ZD into E divided by R square. Iveradರ ಮಧ್ಯ distance R is square. So centripetal force is mv square by R and Coulomb's force is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught ZE into E divided by R square. We can cancel out R and 1 R on both sides. ಇಲ್ಲಿ R ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು R cancel ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. You will be left out with mv square is equals to, ನೋಡ್ರಿ, Z E into E is ZE square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು R ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳಿದಿರ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೀರಿ. 4 pi epsilon naught R. So mv square is equals to ZD square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R. Can you tell me what is to be done next? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? We need kinetic energy. We are calculating kinetic energy of the electron. We know kinetic energy is half mv square. ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಲೇ mv square ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟದೆ. ಇದನ್ನ kinetic energy ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Can we convert it into kinetic energy? Can we convert it into kinetic energy? mv square ಅದೇ ಅವಾಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ half mv square ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. half mv square ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ kinetic energy ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. Yes. Very good. Multiply by half on both sides. ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ half ಇಂದ multiply ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. Multiply on both sides by half. half ಇಂದ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ multiply ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ half multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it becomes half mv square. That is equals to, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ half multiply ಮಾಡೀನಿ, half mv square. That is equal to, multiply half on RHS also, half into ZE square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R. So I have multiplied on both sides by half. What is this LHS term? What is this LHS term representing? ಏನು represent ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಇದು LHS? What is LHS representing? Half mv square ade. What is it representing? Very good. So this is nothing but kinetic energy of the electron. Therefore kinetic energy of the electron is nodri half mv square ne kinetic energy anta bardini. That is equals to 1 into z square, numerator multiply madri, 1 into z square will be z e square divided by 2 4s are 8 pi epsilon naught r. So 8 pi epsilon naught r. This is the expression for kinetic energy of electron in an atom. So if you are asked to just mention the expression for kinetic energy of an electron in the atom, you can mention this expression. Provided Rutherford model anta specify ಮಾಡಿರಬೇಕು. Mention the expression for kinetic energy of an electron in an atom according to Rutherford model ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ kinetic energy of an electron in an atom according to Rutherford atom model is Z E square divided by 8 pi epsilon naught r. So we have now calculated kinetic energy and we will call this as equation number 2. This is the kinetic energy. Is the calculation of kinetic energy clear? Kinetic energy had calculate madidvi clear ada? Can just make a note of it. Bekadre I'll give you some 2 or 3 minutes time and just make a note of it. Ella barkonta hogಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಈ equations ಅವಲ್ಲ ಇವನ್ನ note down ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. Equation 1 2 3 4 5 ಬರೀ ಆ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಏನವಲ್ಲ ಅವನ್ನಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಗ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ ಆ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಓದ್ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೆಯೋ ನೆಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ನಾಗ ಇರ್ತದೆ. Just mathematical steps first note down madri so that things become easier when you start studying. You can just make a note of it. I repeat, for an electron to revolve around the nucleus, centripetal force is provided by Coulomb's force. Centripetal force is given by mv square by r, that is equals to Coulomb's force is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Ze into E divided by r square. R and r will get cancelled on both sides, so we will be left out with mv square is equals to Ze into E is Ze square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r. 4 pi epsilon naught r. mv square iradrinda if you just multiply on both sides by half, you will get kinetic energy. So half mv square is equals to idukku half multiply ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, half into Ze square by 4 pi epsilon naught into r. So that becomes the expression for kinetic energy. Now we will calculate potential energy of the electron. Potential energy of electron. See, for calculating potential energy, you need to remember a standard equation. We are going to derive this equation in potential and capacitance chapter. I'll derive martivi. At this point of time, you remember potential energy of two particle system. Potential energy of system of two particles or system of two charges. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಯು. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಯು. ಯು ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r. This will be the expression for potential energy of system of two charges. So potential energy of system of two charges will be equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 into q2 divided by r. R square iralla potential energy nage r irtude. U is equals to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r. Using this equation, we will directly write the potential energy of the electron. Nodri illi kuda we have two charges. One is the nucleus which has charge Ze and the another is the electron which has charge E. So the potential energy of this system will be U is equals to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught u is equals to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. What is q1? What is q1? q1 in substitute ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. What is q1? Minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. What is q1? Very good. q1 is Ze. This is q1. The charge on the nucleus will be q1 and q2 is E divided by R. We are going to derive this equation in potential and capacitance chapter. Do not bother about this equation. Now final exam na derivation ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ you can directly write the expression for potential energy of the electron. Potential energy of electron is U is equals to, ಅಥವಾ you can just write it PE. ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ kinetic energy K ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿವಲ್ಲ, you can just write potential energy as PE is equals to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Ze into E divided by R. R square Allah. Potential energy does not depend inversely proportional to square of the distance. Instead, potential energy is inversely proportional to distance ಅಷ್ಟೇ. R ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. Potential energy will be equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Ze into E will be Ze square divided by R. Minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Ze into E divided by R. That will be the So we have also calculated the potential energy of the electron. We will call this as equation number 3. See, kinetic energy ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಕೂಡ centripetal force, Coulomb force equate ಮಾಡಿ you have to get kinetic energy. Potential energy we have a standard formula minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by R. Using that formula, you can directly write the expression for potential energy of the electron in an atom. So kinetic energy is Ze square by 8 pi epsilon naught R, and potential energy is minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Ze square by R. So can we now calculate total energy of the electron? Total energy calculation ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Can we now calculate the total energy of the electron? Can just make a note of it. Potential energy note down madri. We will now calculate the total energy of the electron. Okay, make note of potential energy. Adu note down madri. We will add those two and we will calculate total energy. Bohr's model ಒಳಗೆ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು we are going to do the expression for both radius and total energy. Bohr's atomic model ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಎರಡೆರಡು ಸಾರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಟಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಆಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ ಬೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಟಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ನಾಗ, ರೈಟ್? ಇಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಬೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಟಮಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿ. So just make a note of potential energy. We will add kinetic energy and potential energy of the electron to get its total energy. I am going to erase this part. So we have the expression for kinetic energy and we have the expression for potential energy. To get total energy, substitute kinetic energy and potential energy in equation number 1. So equation 1 now becomes E is equals to total energy will be equal to kinetic energy. See, the kinetic energy is Z square divided by 8 pi epsilon naught r. Kinetic energy is substituted. E is equals to kinetic energy plus, see, the potential energy is minus 1 into Z square will be Z square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r. So plus of minus Z square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r. Total energy is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. So total energy E will be now equal to Z square divided by 8 pi epsilon naught r plus into minus will be minus. Sorry, plus into minus will be minus. Z square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r. So we are substituting kinetic energy and potential energy in equation number 1. So E becomes equal to kinetic energy allade Z square by 8 pi epsilon naught r plus potential energy is 1 into Z square, numerator multiply ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. 1 into Z square will be Z square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r. So minus Z square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r is substituted. Plus into minus will be minus. So ಇವೆರಡು ಟರ್ಮ್ as it is ಹಾಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಅವೇ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Z square and Z square is common. Pi epsilon naught r and pi epsilon naught r common. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಅದೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಅದೇ. What can be taken common? 8 ಮತ್ತೆ 4 ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗಿಬಹುದು? What can be the common factor for 8 and 4? 8 and 4. What can be the common factor? Very good. So E will be equal to Z square. See, we are taking the common factor. Z square ade, illi Z square ade. So Z square divided by 8 ಮತ್ತೆ 4 ಗೆ 4 common ತೆಗಿರಿ. Pi epsilon naught r will come out as the common factor. Here we will be left out with Z square pi epsilon naught r ಅಂತ ಕಾಮನ್ ಅದೇ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಇತ್ತು, we have taken 4 as the common factor. So we will be left out with 1 by 2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 by 2 ಇರ್ತದೆ. See, 4 2s are 8. Okay, minus. Here we had Z square by 4 pi epsilon naught r. And we have taken Z square by 4 pi epsilon naught r now as common factor. Idistu complete term ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. So we will be left out with 1. So what we have done is we have taken Z square by 4 pi epsilon naught r as the common factor. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ Z square by 4 pi epsilon naught r ಕಾಮನ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಈ ಟರ್ಮ್ ನಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನು 1 by 2 ಉಳಿತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಇತ್ತು, we have taken only 4 as the common factor. So ಇನ್ನ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ 2 ಉಳಿದಿರ್ತದೆ. 4 2s are 8 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Minus, here we had Z square by 4 pi epsilon naught r. So as the entire term comes out as the common factor, we'll be left out with 1. So this becomes E is equals to Z square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into r. ಈ common factor ಹಾಗೆ ಬರ್ದಿವಿ. Z square by 4 pi epsilon naught r into 1 by 2 minus 1. What is 1 by 2 minus 1? ಅಲ್ಲೇ ತಪ್ಪಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. 1 by 2 minus 1 ಏನು? What is 1 by 2 minus 1? Very good. 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ? half minus 1 ಅಲ್ಲ half ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. That generally happens. ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ minus half ಅಂತ. Examination ನಾಗೆ this is the step where most of the students go wrong. So ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. 1/2 minus 1 is minus 1/2. LCM ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. 1/2 minus 1/1. 1 is nothing but 1/1. LCM will be 2. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 multiply ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 2 multiply ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 will be minus 1 divided by 2. So ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. 1/2 minus 1 will be minus 1/2. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ the total energy will now be equal to E is equals to, therefore E is equals to, E minus first birth bidri, minus ZD square into 1, numerator multiply the numerator, ZD square into 1 will be ZD square divided by 2 4s are 8. Nodri, 2 4s are 8. Pi epsilon naught r. Pi epsilon naught r. This is the expression for total energy of any atom using Rutherford's atom model. Total energy of any atom. E is equals to minus Z E square divided by 8 pi epsilon naught r. Illi simplification correct ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರಬೇಕು. I'll explain it again. Anyhow, so E is equals to minus Z E square divided by 8 pi epsilon naught r ade. We are asked to find out total energy of an electron in hydrogen atom. So for hydrogen atom, Z will be equal to an atomic number. For hydrogen atom is 1. So for hydrogen atom, Z is equals to 1. Therefore, total energy of an electron in hydrogen atom will be E is equals to minus आगे बढ़ी Z is 1. 1 into E square will be E square divided by 8 pi epsilon naught r. This is the expression for total energy of an electron in the hydrogen atom. Very good. Okay. So this is the expression for total energy of an electron in the hydrogen atom. Clear, Aidu? Is this clear? Okay. I'm going to end this session. I'll send you the link again. Join me for another 10 minutes. We will continue. Okay. I'm going to end this session and I'll send you